What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. That Geeky guy here, and today we'll be looking at a um, spoiler, I would say. So this is some of the first cards that are being revealed from the upcoming set Uprising. So Uprising is going to be released in, I believe, 24th of June. So this is some of the first look that we have. I must say the art itself is amazing. And the hero that we got here is Iyslander. So Iyslander, we do have the young hero from Everfest, and this time it's going for the adult version. As you can see here, this is Iyslander Stormbind. Of course, the ability, everything is the same, but just take a look at the art. She reminds me of a Storm from X-Men, and of course, her health is basically double of what it is in Blitz, which is 36. So this is the same as Kano. So Kano in Blitz is 15, in CC is 30. So Iyslander is basically following the same design. So this is what it shows here. 36 life, pretty decent. And then of course same ability. You can play any blue non-attack card from your from the arsenal. So Iyslander did pretty well, I would say. Based on the number of players that actually ran her during the skirmish season. So Iyslander relies on the mix of physical and also mix of arcane damage to basically take the win by going with E-Strikes, Command and Conquer, and then coming in with arcane attacks such as a Voltic Bolt and so on. So her ability to actually play out blue non-attacks from Arsenal is pretty useful. And moving forward, and then with the release of Uprising, we're gonna see how good is the adult version of Iyslander. But Iylanders are not only the she's not only not the only cards that are being revealed here. So of course we have a new art for the young hero. Once again, Essence of Ice, blah blah blah, Elemental Wizard Hero, young, only with a different kind of art. So if you guys remember, Iyslander once again was released in Everfest with a different art and also available in cold foil. So I'm looking forward to see whether the young version here, I don't think there's going to be a cold foil version of this, maybe for armory kits and stuff, but not, because since it's a token, I'm not sure if they're going to have a cold foil version of her in the packs and so on. The previous one is of majestic rarity, so that might be the exception. And then we are looking at the first card here, which is really interesting. Another channel kind of would I say mountain? Another channel aura, I would say, if you were to put it that way. So it does go again. It costs 1. And heroes can't reveal search decks or any draw cards from effects. So this means cards such as the one immediately pops up to my mind is Sonata Arcanics. So you can't reveal cards from Sonata, and then you can't search your deck. So imagine you're playing Katsu and you want to trigger your ability, so you can't do that. And then cards like even bigger than that, you can opt, but you can't actually reveal that card and then do the draw and then the quicken token. So these are some of the example, and then you can't even draw cards. Means if you were to play this in Blitz, where Plunder Run is still legal, and then this is basically basically prevents the draw. And then of course in order to maintain channel, the Blick expands in the field, you must pitch the same number of ice cards that you have as the flow counter. So I'm looking at my screen here. It blocks for 2. So it goes really well with Iyslander. I'm not sure about Lexi or Olheim. That's a different story, but I think this card actually goes really well with Iyslander. She can just play it out as an instant during the opponent's turn. So if your opponent is trying to maybe pop Scalera or maybe play out certain cards that you really want to counter, you can just play this out as an instant. Because of Iylander's ability, that's why I feel like Iyslander actually benefits the most from the channel card. And then next we are looking at Encase. So this is a wizard action specific to elemental. So I'm beginning to wonder if there is going to be another elemental wizard in this set, but I doubt it, because Having two same classes is gonna be a bit weird. Maybe another elemental hero, but I'm not sure about having another elemental wizard. So this is going to be an ice fusion. So deals 3 arcane damage to any target. So you can actually use this card in PvP. No, in maybe Ultimate Pit Fight. I mean, so you can actually, because there's a specific term here to say to deal 3 arcane damage to any target. So this also could refer to the fact that you could damage an opponent's ally. So if you're going against Chain or you're going against Levia, you can actually damage their Blasphemous, or I forgot Chain's ally, but you can actually damage those. I guess that's what they meant by any target. Also, if this is fused and then it deals any kind of damage, you get to freeze. So freeze is a new term. So it's a new mechanic that was introduced with the release of these spoilers, and basically means that they can't use their equipments. All the hero abilities and equipments they control until the start of the next turn basically gets disabled. So frozen object can't be played or activated. So for this card specifically, it's freezing the hero and the equipments. So there might be different cards that actually freeze different things. So I'm also very interested. Imagine freezing your weapon. So that's another thing to look out for. So it blocks for 3, and also it's a majestic card. Look at the art, what a beautiful art. And then the next one we have is the Ice Bolt. This is pretty basic. It's a common card, and then it costs 2 to actually deal 3 arcane damage. I'm guessing if it's the red one, is going to deal 5. So this is very similar to Voltic Bolt. It's basically a Voltic Bolt. So Iyslander can just play it out from our arsenal. So basically that's it, guys. That's the spoiler that we have, and then we are waiting currently for day 2. There's going to be more spoilers, and day 3 it's going to be 4 days of spoilers, and then on day 5 it's going to be more lore articles coming out. So I'm pretty excited for that. That's pretty much it, guys. I just want to do a quick coverage on this. Also, in the next one, I'm going to be working on a commoners deck build. So that's something I'm really interested in. So commoner is a format that basically limits the rarity of the cards in your deck, so forces you to get creative with your builds, which is very, very interesting. So have you guys basically check that video out when it comes out. That's it, guys. Do like, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. See you guys in the next one.